like Guild Wars 2. No, I loved the first Guild Wars. I thought OG G-Dubs was fucking dope as fuck. I really liked the PvP in Guild Wars a lot. But then I thought Guild Wars 2 was pretty bad, which sucks because it was super hyped up, but then it sucked. Did I quit before Miss?
That's so long.
I did. I left at the end of fucking Cataclysm, and then I came back for Warlords, and then I left halfway into the Blackrock patch.
I think so.
And I hated Warlords. I think it was the worst expansion. I thought Garrisons were like the... I think two things I hate. Flying mounts, and I thought Garrisons were so bad. Garrisons were trash. It felt like it felt like there was just no like main hub, and everyone just kind of like went alone into their own little space. A ghost just pushed me. And I think that, like, not having a main, like, city where people just are, I don't know, it really takes, like, the MMO experience out of it. I don't know. You didn't play Legion? Nah, I haven't played, I haven't played since, Warlords, man. I was playing Classic for a bit, which is probably what I would play, but I just don't have the fucking time, man, because I don't want to stream WoW. You know, no offense to anyone that does. I just don't want to stream WoW. I should. I like watching WoW streams. I just feel like it's, it takes, I don't know, I feel like I'm boring when I stream WoW. I like streaming things with interactions. So, like, roleplay or IRL. That kind of shit. You know what I mean? Cause it's not like I'm not like good at video games. I'm just like funny. Someone locking the door. Hey, how's it going, Cadet?
How's it going? By the way, there's somebody punching you in the head right now, saying you need to take a nap because you can't see them.
That's a weird. That's okay. Hey, appreciate the heads up.
Yeah, no problem.
Was this beating the shit out of me? Take a shower here. No interactions I'm gonna make for... Yeah. I don't know. I also feel like... I just feel like the glory days... I mean, like, the golden age of WoW is definitely over, right? Because I feel like the... Like, I don't know, like, all my friends played, man. You know? Like, that's what was really dope about WoW, is just, like, all my fucking friends... Like, all my friends played WoW. Oh, I guess not all of them. When I was younger, all of them. But then when I got into high school, not all of them. It's still a decent chunk, though. What was that 2005? The golden age of WoW? I think I personally think I had the most fun in like in vanilla, because I didn't, when I first saw WoW, it was in Warcraft 3, and it was the banner up top advertising it. And I didn't even know what an MMO was, dude. I was fucking... When the trailer come out? Probably like 2004, 2005. So I was 12. I was like 12. I didn't know what the fucking MMO was, dude. So for me, I was like, yo, this is nuts. Like, what the fuck is this, dude?
That's so long.
But I loved Warcraft 3. I played so much fucking Warcraft 3, dude. Like, so much. Dude. A lot of Warcraft 3. So, but then I saw that and I was like, yo, what the fuck? I can actually just, like, live in this world? And, like, do this shit? I was hooked instantly, man. So, yeah, I think vanilla, but I just like Wrath, dude. I had a lot of fun in Wrath. Because I never actually really like, you know, in vanilla, like I didn't raid her. You know, I was too young, right? I wasn't good. But then by the time like Wrath came around, I was like, you know, good. Also, I feel like Wrath's raids were like the dopest. And like the soundtrack, just all of Wrath. Dude, Wrath was so good, man. Like the soundtrack was so fucking, the soundtrack was peak. And just like the fucking like just the zones were so good, dude. So good. Also, like, I always kind of felt like the mainstream lore of WoW was Arthas and that shit, right? That was like mainstream, like normie WoW, like lore. Like everyone knew that. And I feel like everyone was pretty invested in that. And, you know, that was like all coming together and you were doing that. And it was like, this is wild, yo. Shit was crazy. Wrath was the last expansion. It was made without Activision interference. You know, I thought the beginning of Cataclysm was good, but yeah, Dragon Soul was an awful raid.
Oh my! This is
bullshit.
okay. To be fair,
yeah, Firelands was fine. I don't know. I feel like the raids in Warlords kind of all sucked. Cause Firelands, what was it? It was just. It wasn't very good, man. It was just an open, just like lava field.
What's up, regular?
And Dragon Soul was just like a tower. What was the first?
What the fuck are you guys doing?
What was the first? The Nefarian raid in Cataclysm.
Sorry, we were cop
Seems like a
stacking.
three-balled nutsack over there standing together.
Apologies, we were cop stacking. Apologies
Blackwing,
about that.
yeah, Blackwing wasn't bad.
We will not be
Notice
tolerating
that
any
loss of
discrimination
hair.
against bald persons.
We have one.
Why the
two,
fuck are there
three,
so
four,
many
five, six.
bald people?
Listen, we're
We're the
taking
bald
over.
boys.
They're the Bayo boys.
The bald boys.
Well, we'll make sure to keep overhead fan use to a minimum for you guys, okay?
Thank you.
Since we do not allow hats indoors. We can definitely see how that could be a problem.
It is pretty chilly up here.
Okay, Cornwood want to start?
Yeah, I can go ahead and start. Well, let's go ahead and have let's have Ramona come up here and do roll call for us.
Okay, yeah, let's
Yes,
do
sir.
that.
Looking great today.
Thank you, sir. Good
No
morning
problem.
and good evening, everyone.
Hey, earlier were you talking about?
Good evening.
Were you talking about moving the shift meeting or adding an
All right.
additional one?
Add an additional one.
Good idea to have
2:38.
3 meetings a day.
Well, a lot of people aren't on duty, you know, some people aren't. Right? Some
2:38.
people aren't on duty this late, and
Olivia
some people aren't on
Copper?
duty that morning. You know?
Why do we?
Cop
I saw
Leon.
Copper. I
Christ.
don't know what you want.
Hey,
Wow.
hey,
Shit, just a second ago.
I mean,
doing
it's
all-
Cop Leon,
just
if you're
an
gonna
optional
have some snacks, just share with the rest of the damn class. You know,
I mean,
actually, you
I
know what,
was
just share with
pulling it
me.
out. That's why I put. Come here. I'll fuck. Here.
Here,
Let-
Miss
let-
Ramona, go ahead and
Let
continue.
Cornwood hold on to the
Come here.
snacks.
Here.
Damn, I
Let
love
me pour
goldfish.
some in your hand.
here, I think just went down.
Anybody else want some?
360,
Anybody else? Anybody?
Present.
4
B
or
cups
4.
on. Yeah, it's definitely a B shift.
Here.
Sorry, so
It's just an optional
317.
one, just for people that can't make either one of these. You know, I don't know.
I think if we
Okay,
do
he's
an
here.
optional meeting,
348,
then
Here.
640,
There were like 20 people there earlier.
316. He's here.
Yes.
320,
hell, really?
Yes, more than that. There were a
470.
shit ton of people.
You sure? You sure it wasn't because Demon's World was opening up?
Sorry, God's chosen sergeant.
No, I don't think so.
Really?
yes, sir.
Look, if no one
We're
goes
not
to it,
gonna
no
be
one
honest,
goes to it.
we would-
Yeah.
We would have to allocate because right now it's almost at least for the other meeting.
Why am I getting so much pushback on an
Anthony
optional meeting?
Coplier,
I'm just
Present,
saying
ma'am.
we
Present.
allocate
Present, ma'am.
45 minutes to an hour for
424,
the 2 p.m. meeting.
I just don't want to accommodate lazy
6 or
people
7.
who ain't working 20 hours a day.
You know, I couldn't agree with you more,
3 or
Cornwood.
8,
President.
Okay,
319,
I'm gonna do my optional meeting.
Here.
Okay.
I'll try to be there.
It's optional.
318.
That's the thing. There's no tsunami. That's why these kind of work, because things are calm after tsunami.
Okay.
All right.
547.
Yeah, what happens if something
I'm on
happens
duty,
during
Wrangler.
the
It's
time?
not going to be calm.
578.
Wait, what? What'd you say, Rhodes?
DRC.
I'm on duty. It's probably not going to be calm.
Marco.
You're never on duty at 6 Central.
All right.
This is true.
President, sorry.
So I guess I won't be around.
Parking
Maybe
at
I will.
the
You never know.
exit.
No. Do you realize how fucked my schedule is? Maybe I will be on duty at that time.
Oh,
You
okay,
never
well
know.
then you're
You
more
never
than
know.
welcome
Maybe
to
I'll be
come
there.
if you want to.
I'm
It's
here.
optional.
410's here.
All right, I get it.
That's
Optional.
all.
Yeah.
Well,
Jesus.
Thank you.
Here's what I think.
Good job, Ramona.
Maybe we should consider just moving it all together.
Cornwood.
All right, y'all. Sorry, I was talking about something important with Captain Wrangler there.
It wasn't. that-
Welcome.
okay.
It was of the utmost importance, and I had to talk about it right now. So, anyway, welcome y'all to the shift meeting for shift 2.
Howdy.
Hello.
So,
How you doing? What's going on?
we had a couple things go on today. I want to talk about some. Well, let's start the day off. Dean's World opened up today, and being at Dean's World, there's a few issues that we've seen so far. One of which is severe overcrowding of the pier.
Yep.
And seeing as we have severe overcrowding of the pier.
Cornwood,
we
did
are
you forget the
currently-
pledge?
Oh,
You got
shit.
the prayer
Oh my
too.
God! And the prayer.
Holy hell.
Oh, hell.
Things are not going well.
Oh,
It
man.
is. Hey, it has been.
Rough
It has
start, rough
been
start.
a bad day. It is. Let me tell you, it has not been a good day. You know what? Hell, we're doing the pledge twice.
Okay.
Okay.
I pledge allegiance.
Pledge
to
allegiance
the flag
to the flag
of the United States of America.
Of America.
To the republic
Which
which
stands
stands
one
one nation,
under God,
under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Liberty and justice for all.
Amen.
honor the Texas flag.
America, fuck
I
yeah.
pledge allegiance to thee,
Hail Satan.
Texas. One state
Texas.
under God.
Why
One
did you create
individual.
Colt Shepherd?
Texas.
I hate you, Texas.
I pledge allegiance to the
pledge
flag
allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America.
To the republic which it stands,
One
One
nation,
nation,
under
under
God, indivisible,
God,
with liberty and justice for all.
Justice for all.
And justice for all.
For all.
Hell yeah.
That sucks my
For
dick.
all.
Guys,
Hey.
stop saying crude things about each other. All right.
Hey, who put this picture of
Blood for the
Mo
blood
from the
blood.
Three Stooges?
What the hell was that? Did you hear it?
I don't know.
Did you hear that? What the hell was that?
Fuck was that?
Keep the intercom.
All right. Anyway, like you were saying, Captain,
Yeah.
who is this man?
Parking lot attendant.
Sai, why are you
baller,
dressed like
obviously.
that?
What?
Are you infiltrating?
Listen, brothers, sisters, would you like to join me in prayer today?
No.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Hold on a second. What are you up to, Sai?
Everyone just take a knee, take a knee.
No. Hold on. What are you up to right now? What are you up to?
Who let you in?
What are you up to? I don't buy this.
That was his
No.
intent.
part-time
down at Grove Street.
You're working part-time in a gang?
And you
what the hell is that?
part-time at Grove Street you were gonna come down here in that outfit?
He's from Grove. Detain him.
God, Leon, get out of my arms.
You can't be in a gang and work here, Sai.
Not in a gang.
Well, then what do you mean you work part-time at a
Who the
street?
hell are you?
I'm just
Dumbass.
What is this like
Dumbass.
your Facebook,
This
your
is not a
employment
gas
is
station,
the
son.
streets?
No.
Works on Grove. Wears purple.
Yeah, I don't know.
Must be a baller.
Kinda
Must be a
fits.
baller.
To be
Search him,
honest.
Cornwood.
Grove Street look bad.
Search that
He's
man.
trespassing. He's a felon trespassing.
Hey,
run that
Yeah, search him. Search him.
What do you mean?
Oh shit, my
Wait,
bad.
that's our
Check the
job is to
wires.
profile.
Anyone on the premises of the police department is subject
Holy
to search at
hell.
any time.
It's our job.
We got.
mine. All of them.
It's
All
called
of it's
profiles. We
mine?
profile
All of it's
people.
yours?
Yeah, it's mine.
We should pray for that man.
What is it? What is it?
Right.
What does he got, Cornwood?
Actually, all these are registered to him.
They are mine.
How many guns does he have?
He's got 3 guns, a gold chain.
I'm searching.
Why do you
it.
have
What's
3
his ID
guns?
number?
What the hell?
What's his ID number?
His name is.
He should be leaving the
one-
guns at the front desk anyway, instead of fucking coming up here with guns.
I have 1,100.
There's like 25 cops in there. What are you worried about?
Cy Carter.
Yeah, I just
1112?
Wait, his last name is Carter. Dwayne, is this your brother?
Hell no. We ain't related
Whoa.
like that, bro.
Come on.
Okay.
Whoa. Not that one. Not that one. Not
Come
that
on.
one.
Come on, Cornwood.
No, they have
both
the
last
same
names
last
Carter?
name.
Okay.
Come on,
what does that mean?
Come on,
The same
Cornwood.
Coincidence.
I think we're related.
Hey, that's kind of messed up, Cornwood. Why would you think that, bro?
No,
Why don't you
y'all
lay
got
it
the
out
same-
there?
no, y'all
Tell me
got the
why you
same
thought
last
we
name.
was related, Rick.
Come
Well,
on,
hell,
There's
come
a lot
on,
of
brother.
people that
Y'all
be
got the
having
same last
the
name.
same last name that
What
you know
about
ain't
me? Can
related.
you just not connect with Cornwood?
Just take him out of cuffs, Cornwood.
Okay, this is a court case waiting to happen. Whatever this
Yeah,
is.
you should
You figure out
get
if
him out of
we're
cuffs.
This is
Trust
an
Dustin.
HR
I'm
issue
I'm
waiting
just
to
playing with you,
happen.
Cornwood. It's all good. Still love you, Cornwood.
Okay, would you like to take a knee? Everyone else. For God, Rhodes, this is God's time, not MDW time, please.
Apologies.
All right, join me in prayer today. Dear God, I pray that Cy Carter is put to a swift and, merciless execution
Yes.
at the hands of a merciless killer.
Yes.
He's taken, he's wiped off the
Amen.
face of the earth with
Like
no
an
remorse, and all of his family is shot in the street like
Hail
dogs. Amen.
Take them out of the room.
Amen.
Praise him.
Amen.
Amen.
Family?
Hail Satan. them down, Lord.
Why my family?
Hail Satan. Amen.
It's not personal. It's just, it's what
It's
God
just a
wanted.
prayer.
It's just
I
a
mean,
basic prayer.
Willie's my
It's just a
uncle.
basic prayer, Si.
You'll find that in the Bible, Si. You'll find that in the Bible. It's,
Yeah, he
right
is
there.
my
Yeah, it's in the
nephew.
Bible.
The good
It's in the Bible.
I know, we never read it.
I was just quoting.
He smokes.
You guys are all related now? Is that what that's what you're doing?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
we're doing.
yeah, that's
Wrangler.
our new arc.
Okay. Well, it's not
Thank
very-
you.
The fuck does that?
Yeah, I ain't got no relations to that
Like
shit.
Noah's Ark? What ark?
It's to keep them from fucking each other.
Yeah,
It's the only way
Carter.
they could.
Probably get your name out of. Get out of that
so
one. You don't want
long.
to. You don't want to be
Yeah,
involved with
I'm out
that.
of it.
Mean.
Yeah. Get out of that.
You're talking about me. I stay out of it.
That's not an arc. That's more like a sinking ship. You know what I mean? Get on
Oh,
that one.
fuck you.
Okay.
Anyway,
That's funny.
so I want to talk about a couple things at the pier. This is some of the, I think that this is probably a state mandate that might have to come through where there can't be too many people over at Deansworld all at once or something. They might even hell, I'll be honest, this is my own intuition. I hadn't heard this from nobody. I wouldn't be surprised if they even shut it down for a little bit to make sure it's all up and running smooth. Because there was a fire code hazard earlier today, and there's a whole hell of a lot of people there. And,
Oh.
yeah, it was no good. No good. So
Could have just been the grand opening. I think it'll slow down.
yeah, I hope so. I hope so. But either way, it is going to be a new hot spot in town, just as the farmers market would be up north. So y'all best pay attention to both of those spots and make sure there's something fishy going on. The Cop Leon.
Sorry, I was moving over here. Apologies.
Leon, you're gonna get thrown out if you.
Sit your ass. Hey, there's an
Cornwood
open
again.
seat right up there.
Take a seat,
Cop
Cop
Leon.
Leon.
Where?
Sit your ass down.
And why don't you come sit right next to me, Cop Leon?
Hey,
You
right
know
next
what?
to Carter.
I'll be the only motherfucker sitting next
the
to you.
new
You want to
car.
know why? Because I like you.
All right.
I like
Well, also
you.
because there's only a
Sorry,
one
Mike
chair.
Captain.
No, it's fine. How's it going there?
Second thing, talking about the pier, there's a whole hell of a lot of vehicles that are parking over on the right side, right behind the booths, the farmers market booths that they set up over at the
Oh
pier.
my God! What is that thing?
We gotta get
Mods!
those the hell out of there. No parking. If you see a person parked there, you tell them, get the hell out of here. You cannot park here. It's a huge hazard. Because we had EMS not able to get to people. People are bleeding out, dying, just because some selfish assholes just sitting there trying to just not walk 5 feet because they're being damn lazy. You know, go park in the parking. You know what? If you got to move some equipment, hell, I get it. You can pull up a little bit closer, but then you best put your car back. But that,
You know,
that
Captain,
strip
you're
over on the
right.
right side,
You're right.
absolutely. So that strip over on the right side, we got to make sure they get the hell out of there because it's going to be a big issue. For
I
them.
know, Super.
Put
That's
those
it.
tow truck drivers to work.
Go in, just impound them. They don't want to leave. They want to talk back to you. Just request an impound. Get them
Yep.
the hell out of there.
Get him out.
Next thing, I thought I had one more thing over at the pier, but it's escaping me now.
Yeah, there's paid parking
Wrangler,
signs
got
up there. Yeah, there's paid. It says right there that it's paid parking, so make sure people are feeding the meter.
Wrangler podium.
Yeah, just make sure people are feeding the meter. If not, tow them. Also, Hell, if you know what, that's what I might do. If anyone wants to go plain clothes with me, anytime this week to just sit there, I bet that we could just see people breaking into cars. Cornwood and I went down there and someone was saying that they got their car stolen. I bet we could get people doing that pretty fucking
Yeah,
easy.
we should do that. I'll go with you. Hell.
All right, yeah, we
I'll
can
go
do
with
that.
you. I'll go with you.
Okay.
Fuck it, I'm down.
No, not
Hell, there's
you.
a field
There,
trip.
there you go.
You can stand in one. You can stand in this parking lot, Si. Not.
Oh.
Yeah, you're
Alright.
you're hired to stand in our parking lot. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I remember the last thing I was going to talk about.
Yeah.
Actually, I have an additional issue with the parking there. If we're on that topic still.
Yeah, let's
Sure,
go ahead.
go ahead, yeah.
Privilege, you go and say
Yeah.
something.
Parking shit.
The last time I went down to Dean's World, there were people parked in the handicap spots to the left. I was unable to park.
okay.
They were not handicapped persons. I am serious about enforcing the law there. We should not be forcing our handicapped persons to park at long distances away and at risk to themselves. So if someone parks in that car, in that spot, if they're not unloading something or whatever, get out of there. We need to bust. That's unauthorized parking, and I want to see tickets. All right.
That's fraud.
That's, yeah.
Absolutely.
Make them pay.
If they ain't handicapped or overweight, you can't park there.
No tolerance.
Wait,
Exactly.
being overweight is being handicapped.
Yes, as of right now. Anyway, I remember what I was going to talk about.
Go ahead.
So we had an issue earlier today where an incident, a bank robbery that occurred, where we had a crew go ahead and get on boat planes, which I don't know if any of y'all have seen that yet. But yeah, Wrangler and I were in a chase.
Yeah.
We're coming up right behind them. They get in the water, start swimming to these boats. Turns out these boats are planes. So hell, I know I sound like I'm a crazy person, but apparently boat planes exist. I ain't never seen it before.
Yeah, you
So-
can rent them from LSI for 5,000.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gotta
Does
grab
anyone
a
know? Can anyone rent those, or do you
Anybody
have to
can
have
rent
a-
those.
Anyone can rent those?
That sounds like
you
a
don't need
terrible
a-
idea.
That
Yeah, you
does
don't need no,
not sound like a good idea.
Anybody can rent those. You need a
sound
pilot
safe at
license
all.
to fly them.
Are you guys talking about
Oh,
the?
you do need
are
a-
you talking
oh,
about the
okay, so
pilot
you do need a
license?
pilot
Well, can you?
Talking
Well,
about
hold
that?
on a second.
No,
I mean,
not
anyone can.
anybody can
Anyone
rent
can.
it.
No.
You
No.
sure about
to
that?
my
Cockburn?
knowledge, not anyone can rent it. I mean, to my knowledge, at least.
So
My
we're saying
knowledge.
people that have pilot lessons can rent them. So we can.
What I'm
track it
saying
back
is
to
it
who's got 'em.
shouldn't be to where anybody. Only if you have a pilot license, you should be able to rent it. If you don't have one, then it was. I think it was implemented to where people who do have the pilot license will be able to rent it. But I mean, I'm not too sure, to be honest. But what are we talking about? What
Okay.
happened here?
So
What's
you
going
don't.
on?
So
Sorry, I had
okay.
to grab
So
a sandwich.
just to be clear, you don't know.
No, I mean it should be to where you have to have a pilot
Should
license.
be or it is. There's a
Hey, I
difference.
mean,
What is this fucking
I'm pretty
conversation
sure
right now?
it should be.
Yeah, hey, we can
Okay.
talk about this later.
This sounds
We
really
can figure that
confusing.
out. But here, just to fill y'all in, Copleone, you said you weren't there.
Yeah.
But you
What's
weren't.
going
I
on?
remember you weren't there.
Yeah,
So
what's going on?
what happened was, we were in this chase. They were over at
Really?
Lido Bank.
Okay.
And Wrangler and I were, in hot pursuit, right on their tail. Of course, as always, I was driving. And next thing you know, they're swimming to these two. They look like damn spaceships. So they're like boats. They got these big ass fans.
Just flying
Really?
planes. Yeah.
Propellers.
Yep.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
So they push out of there, get lifted off, and they just go. So we're thinking about this. We're talking about this. Honestly, according to our SOPs, according to everything we have, if we're treating them like flight vehicles, as soon as they're in the air, we got to shoot them.
Yep.
So that's basically the protocol right now. So if you see anybody in a damn boat plane start flying off, then hey, class 2, let's go. It's party time. So that's just something to be.
Yeah, I love killing
on the
criminals. It's party
Yeah,
time. Let's
I
do
mean,
it.
yeah, these guys are supposed to. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to call through in one anyways when they're flying. So if no one's done that, then it's pretty safe to assume that it's unauthorized flights, which we are supposed to shoot down. So just shoot that shit down.
Also, keep in mind
as
they
long
can
as
rent
it's
out a
safe.
helicopter too.
Try not to shoot them down over a populated area. Actually, don't. Do not shoot them down over a populated area. Okay. Try to shoot them down when it's still in the water, when it's still over water.
Just consider public safety. You gotta consider the situation. This is another thing Wrangler and I talked about. If they're getting on the boat to begin with, and it is a I guess an aircraft technically, that doesn't necessarily mean that we can go ahead and shoot it. This is a conversation we had. Doesn't mean
Chat,
you can shoot
5
if they're on the
subs
way
away
there, 'cause,
from
hell, you got a
9,300.
getaway
Let's
driver in there
go.
hypothetically, and he ends up getting shot, and he said, hell, I wasn't involved. We can't prove it. It turns into a whole damn court case. So just do not shoot it until they have liftoff.
Let's fucking go. Let's
That happened?
go.
No, that didn't
Yeah.
happen.
Oh.
We had the conversation,
yes?
but it didn't actually happen.
Oh, okay.
This thing happened at Cornwood with
There's
Toledo.
two felonies associated with flying.
Yeah.
Obviously. So
Yeah.
you just got to keep that in mind. And also, if they're already evading, call it a vehicle switch
after
off.
having met him in real
Fortunately, we
life,
can't really shoot out the
conflicted
tire
me.
out of an airplane. So that's why we have to
He likes to
disable
make
it,
people
especially if there's no 3114. Hey, we're taking out a helicopter today at blah 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 location.
Right.
There's no radio anymore for air traffic, so we can't even hail a helicopter if it takes off or lands down. So that's why it's our only option.
The
If
Freezy.
this becomes a problem, can we have
Bam!
AA?
9300. Pop.
Alcoholics Anonymous.
No,
Thanks.
You have
anti-air
a drinking
missile.
problem?
Fatty
Oh,
Dub.
I
thank
mean,
you.
like a bazooka?
An anti-air missile.
No, we're not gonna shoot. We don't
Are you
have
ridiculous?
bazookas.
We
We don't have. We don't have bazookas.
Do we look like the fucking military bass, or do we look like fucking officers?
Listen,
Well,
I
Bass-
talked to Randy Bullitt
to be
in
fair,
the cell
Bass
earlier
does think that
today,
we're in the
and
military.
Randy Bullitt explained to me that he himself was able to shoot down Air One with a pistol. So I don't think that we need a
Yeah, it's
rocket
not hard.
launcher
All you need
to
is
shoot
a
down
pistol.
like a boat. That's
Nah, one
flying.
of them looked
exactly.
like they were smoking pretty. If I would have brought my damn AR, I bet we would have.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
think
mean-
I think if we were ready for it, we started shooting a little
You
bit.
guys
late.
should have had rifles for Polito though. That's the other thing.
Well, we did.
Yeah,
Well,
well, we also should have had more units in Air
I didn't.
One, but hey,
Right, but there was
I
there was
think-
2 robberies that was
right.
happening.
Yeah.
Well, hey, a lot of things.
Hey, that's
probably
another thing to
should have
remember.
happened.
Class 2 at all robberies, and also actually in general, it says in our SOPs you should always be armed 1 class higher than the criminals, and at least equal. There is no way in hell if there's a situation where we got class 2 against us, we're not going at least class 2. That's just something to keep in mind, okay? And then
Good
later
point,
on,
Cornwood.
That's a good point,
Mhm.
Cornwood. It's a good point.
always keep that in mind.
What if they've got class 2?
Well, hell, we gotta be better than
go
they are.
class
You,
three.
Shoot.
you gotta
LMG,
use
right?
class 3. Hit them with your car.
LMG, sniper rifles, Bearcat.
Mhm.
Which, hey, I just want to remind everyone, your car is a weepon.
Yeah, you can drive over.
Yeah,
someone.
your car is a weapon. Okay, I feel like a lot of people forget that. Your
Let's
car
not-
for
Wait, hold on,
PCSO,
all
your
he-
car is a weapon.
No,
Can
let's,
I can,
let's not use our
No,
cars.
he's not saying
If you have to.
run people over. He's just saying that it is a weapon.
Yeah.
You're saying basically if somebody's mowing you down, you need a car. Just
But
run
like,
away.
how is
It's
is
just
that
a statement of
phrased?
fact.
I mean, here, let's talk about this. If you were in a situation, life or death, somebody's trying to shoot
Okay.
at you, and you are in the vehicle,
And you don't have your gun out. You run that
this
fucker
is
over.
the only option. You have to.
Oh fuck it, I would.
I mean, if he's at your fucking windshield about to blow your head off, if you
Yeah, just hit
run
the
him
gas,
over and
yeah.
back
Yeah,
out,
run him
you know,
over.
back up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm running his
Exactly.
monkey ass over 100%.
Oh, okay.
Thank
let's,
you.
Let's resort to everything else.
Thank you,
first
Carter.
Before we use our
Last
vehicle.
resort. Last resort.
no
to-
Well,
to
I would,
run
I would,
somebody
call, I
over.
would, I would consider it class 3, right? I think that's
Hey, your
fair to
car is
say.
class 3.
Yeah, your
Okay.
cars are-
Well, let's not
I-
resort to class 3 on the spot.
If you have to.
What
well,
if they have a class 3?
if we get police tractors, that's class 4.
All right.
So,
Just to be clear, if they're using class 2s, we're
Listen,
supposed
let
to
me
hit them
ask you,
with our
Bob.
vehicle?
You got a car pulled over. Okay, the guy steps out of the driver's seat. It's just like you
Okay.
guys, you're fucking, front of his car is right to his back. The
Hey, let's
guy,
role
the
play,
guy,
let's role
the
play.
guy steps out of the driver's seat and he pulls a
Okay.
gun. What are you doing? You don't have your gun out.
I don't have my gun out.
Yeah,
Where am I in this?
you're in the driver's
in
seat
my
of the
car.
car, and he hasn't really said anything. He's just kind of pointing a gun at you.
Well, I try to just drive away. Really.
Would you drive over
I've,
him?
I've been in this situation before where I've had guns pointed at me and I just duck down, either reverse or hightail it forward. I'm not trying to run the person over. That's
I would run that guy over.
No,
I
the
don't
main
know.
question is
I-
when you pass out in the
Ra-
car.
Well, let's
raise
say
your
with bullets.
raise your hand if you would run the person over. Okay.
Well, do what you
you
say,
guys-
Cap.
Hardcastle just had that happen tonight. You tried to
Two.
get a,
I've
got shot.
Yeah,
Can we-
okay.
Claire-
Sai raised his
yeah,
hand. I mean, it's
Yeah,
Si,
run him the
you
fuck
don't-
over. Fuck it.
Si, you don't have a vote.
Maybe we should interview Sai.
Wait, no.
Cornwood.
If the roles were reversed, the
Well,
criminals would
he
definitely
works in
run us
the
over.
parking
Shut
lot.
your goddamn mouth.
He's not a policeman.
Can be.
So I actually have a few things once we're done
But I'll
with
be
this
honest with
stop.
you, I like the way you think.
No, I don't even know what the hell he's talking about. Go ahead.
Okay. All right.
Or was Cornwood? Were you talking? I don't know who was talking.
Oh yeah, no,
Cornwood, are
I
you
was
done?
giving an example. Imagine.
was talking about the
oh,
robbery and
Cornwood, Cornwood.
Okay,
Here,
okay.
I'm not. I'm
my
not
God, is
pointing
that
at
the
your
Cornwood, Cornwood, put the fucking gun
no,
down,
you can
please,
hear it.
man.
I'm pointing
Please,
next to
Cornwood,
your
man.
head, not at your head.
Cornwood, man, you gotta put the gun down,
Cornwood,
man,
hold on.
please.
Let him fucking run.
It's not even loaded. Look.
Finger
Cornwood.
Oh my
Cornwood,
God.
what the fuck are you doing? Cornwood, put
Okay.
your fucking gun
Okay.
away.
Okay.
Come on,
Someone take
Cornwood.
the
I
fucking
thought it
gun
was
off of him.
I thought it
Take
was
the gun
loaded.
off of him.
Listen,
Here.
relax. He's fine. He's fine.
What do you mean he's fine?
Okay.
It's okay.
It's
all right.
fine.
It
No
was a
one
mistake.
got
He knows
hurt.
it's
You're
loaded
done.
now. Now he knows it's loaded.
Bob.
Here,
What do you
Bob,
mean
look
now
at
he knows
this.
it's loaded?
Rolling around.
Bob,
Here.
Get the
relax.
fucking gun out of him. Somebody fucking
Now-
relax.
Did
Get
you
the gun out of
die?
him.
Did you
Thank
die,
you.
Bob? No.
He know- now
but
he
if
knows
you don't
it's
run
loaded.
someone over, you might. Anyways, listen. We need to.
still
We
got
need
it.
to
Shit
hit me.
We need to transition over to a serious topic. So if all the bullshit conversations can stop. I was approached by the DA's office in regards
Oh,
to.
boo!
No,
boo!
no,
Boo!
no,
Yeah,
One
boo!
bullshit topic
was
to
approached
another
by the
bullshit
DA office.
topic.
Boo!
Okay.
Was
All
approached by
right.
the DA.
If I could. Sir, you're gonna keep talking over me? Would you like some strike points?
Ooh.
All
Can
right.
you do that?
That being said,
Yeah,
I was
yeah, you can
approached
do
in
that.
regards to officers not indicating that people have been processed. Okay, you guys are. I know damn well there's officers in this room who are guilty of this. So right after this meeting, I need you to make sure that you go through all reports you're associated with. Make sure that if you've processed someone and they have been processed, that you've actually checked it off. Because if you fail to do so, those charges don't actually go on their record. And
That's true.
If it exceeds 30 days and you have fined them and those charges aren't on their record, you're going to run into a legal issue where you would have had no legal reason to give them a citation in the amount of $15,000, and that's an issue. So make sure that you go through your reports at least within the past 30 days. Make sure if there's a situation with individuals who are not checked off as processed, that is dealt with. Also make sure that if there are situations like Polito Banks, Fleeca Bank robberies, anything like that, I don't really care about citations in the grand scheme of things, but major situations, make sure there's a report. I understand it gets complicated when it comes to writing reports with 4 suspects, because you have 4 different officers with the potential of overwriting the original situation. But I think everyone is in the back of their mind thinking a single officer is going to write the entirety of the report, and then not a single one of the 4 officers does.
Yeah, Bass, you gonna
And
write
then-
that report for the Dominator situation?
Which one?
The one from, I think you're getting sued over it. Are you? The Dominator one? Remember? The one, the Dominator job.
Is that the one with the cat?
Oh.
The one where we switched the fucking Dominators, Bass.
I was in the A on that.
He's one of the 8 bald ones.
Yeah, you are. Look.
That's
Either
What?
way, again.
That was your plan. What do you mean? You're
Either-
the arresting officer.
Bass, your name's literally on it.
I made the report because nobody else did.
All right.
Hey,
so do you want me to write
hell, his
it?
name
Okay.
should be on this.
No, I can do it. I can do it tonight. It's not a big deal.
Okay,
No, it's
so
the A on
again,
it.
just do
Okay.
me a favor. Make sure that at some point while on your shift, you go through your reports. Again, just make sure that people are checked off as processed if you're the one who processed them. Also, there is a Class 2 tag
Nice.
that ideally, if you do arrest an individual with a Class 2 firearm, make sure that is
Wang!
tagged appropriately, because we can search by tags and try to see who's in possession of them a majority of the time. Same thing with officer-involved shootings. There's a tag for that. And the reason this is important is because as of right now, unless
Oh,
you
God.
put the specific charge
up,
in the
Rhodes.
title of a report, the DA's office or anyone really is unable to search by a charge if someone's been charged with it, unless it's in the title of the report or unless it's tagged as following. And that creates a bit of an issue. Because if someone puts Fleeca Bank robbery that resulted in a shooting, for example, and all they put is Fleeca Bank robbery, no one's going to know that there is an officer-involved shooting or any attempted murder. So please make sure that you're putting the most severe charge in the title of these reports so that we can easily identify them, because there's no real other way to do so at the moment. But outside of that, I do think that's pretty much it. Just be mindful of those types of situations. Yeah, stop forgetting to get your vehicles repaired.
That's it.
Yeah. Hey, also with reports, at least in the BCSO, okay, I know how it is because I fall behind sometimes myself, but, just remember, you guys got 3 days to do these reports, okay? 3 days. You can do them in 3 days.
I think we have some good examples of reports, too, we can show people sometime.
Yeah, my
Chief, go
latest
ahead.
one is really good about
never
this felony intent to distribute. That's a great example of a good report.
Are you talking about my report?
Nope, I'm talking about mine, about Rooster's Nest. That happened at 5 in the
sorry.
morning on
Sorry, the Rooster's Nest.
Monday. That's a good report there, chat.
Okay, yeah, do your reports. Real quick, LSPD folks, raffle's still going on. Make sure you're tagging your incident reports with raffle tag. It'll help you also practice tags in general.
Oh, we need to do this
secondary.
raffle thing.
We had during the Polito thing, Cornwall told you about the gliders. We ourselves had the classic
More on the DA, don't
bike
worry.
swap from cars down the tunnels. We have no real way to combat this. This particular one was a tunnel where they used the vehicle to block it off, and then they had some bikes parked down below. We couldn't get the ID of the person driving the bike or what the bikes looked like, but we found some bikes over near a clothing store. But because we didn't see the suspects changing in time, we weren't able to apprehend possible bank robbers. So be proactive with the tunnels. Let's try to see if we can gate the tunnels off before they go down it, especially if they're driving like a vehicle that's not very fast. Chances are they're probably going to use it to shoot down a tunnel to swap out vehicles.
Did you take pictures of their shoes?
Pictures. These guys weren't wearing shoes. They were wearing underwear and clown masks.
Oh.
So they had no shoes.
On their feet?
Damn it.
However,
They've evolved.
a reporter did get their tattoos, which could have helped, but the person we got was wearing gloves. Anyways, tunnels. Let's be proactive with blocking off the tunnels. Big ones, Del Piero, and the one off of Marathon Ave, Alta Street. Those tunnels they like to swoop down into. Let's try to block them off. Something to keep in mind. The other thing, real quick, is we had an officer. I'm gonna have Ripley here discuss that was gunned down by 3 individuals at a 10:31 earlier last night. I believe they went to the hospital, sustained multiple gunshot wounds. I'd like for Ripley to get up here, just warn you guys about it because we were not able to respond by the time these individuals left. It was clearly targeted, had nothing to do with a 1080
My
or a
headphone's super loud. Did you hear an echo?
So
That's not an
I'll
echo.
let,
That's just
Jack
the way
talk
that
about
it sounds.
All right. So, like Bob was just saying, we had a officer go down a couple hours ago. This was a routine 1037 call, suspicious activity. We had an unrelated 1080 going on with priority traffic on channel 1. So Officer Hardcastle switched to channel 2. I believe he was under the presumption that he would be having backup. That backup did not arrive in time. So I know a lot of people, especially with the nature of a 1037 call, want to rush straight to it, get there as quick as you can, see if you can bust the bad guy with the box in his hand. I get it. But just the reality is we need to be conscious of safety. Don't stick your nose right in there because these people are getting violent. They don't want to get caught. They're sick of it. So they're just going to start shooting, especially when they realize that you don't have backup. So he did the right thing. He arrived on scene. He observed from afar. The description he gave us was that the individual with the box in his hand, passing it out to cars as they drove by, was wearing a red sports jersey and had a black motorcycle helmet on.
I'm almost positive it's just a mic,
once
though.
He observed him do a couple handoffs before backup arrived. The news people from Weasel News arrived. You know, not exactly covert. They basically just rolled right up, loud as you can, got out of their cars and started filming in plain view of the bad guys. As soon as they saw that, the bad guys realized, oh, apparently if the news knows we're here, the cops know we're here too. They got into a stratum and started driving away. Hardcastle pursued, started making call-outs on Channel 2. Nobody was able to get to him in time. The bad guys drove a couple blocks and then stopped their vehicle.
Serious to pred meetings?
and
Well, these are
got out
normally
of
the
vehicle and
toxic
immediately shot him
ones,
down
but
quicker than you could spit.
you know, LSPD.
So if you think, hey, I'll follow these guys through the Vinewood Hills, it's no big deal, or through the south side or whatever, if something happens, I'll say something. You need to be aware. You will
do we
be
have follower only
down
mode
before
on?
you can get anything out. You will not be able to draw your pistol. You will not be able to say, help, I'm at this location. You'll be neutralized before you can say
No?
that.
Oh,
So you
someone
need to
told
be
me last
conscious
night
of backup
that they
during
tried
these
talking to my
pursuits
chat,
and
but it
make
was
sure
on.
you have a trailing unit. Think about safety. if you are pursuing, even in the Vinewood Hills,
Yes, it
don't
was.
get your
God
cruiser
damn
right
it,
up to the
mods! You
bumper of
always
their
do
cruiser, because
this.
especially if there's more than one.
How
in that
long has
car,
it been?
It's much
How long has it
easier,
been on?
from their point of view to simply stop the car, get out, and shoot you, than it would be to try to escape.
I think it's been on for weeks. I'm pretty sure.
So think about officer safety. Take a look at the civilian reports. It's not an incident report because we do not have any arrests. Trooper Copper was able to get to the scene and take some photographs. We have multiple casings that have been collected from that scene. These casings are all persons of interest and wanted.
You guys always do this.
Make sure you are checking firearms when you book people tonight in the last couple days. You should always be doing this.
I followed a few weeks
If
ago and it was
anyone
on.
finds
Oh
a
my
firearm
God.
matching the casing that shot
Why the fuck
Hardcastle,
do you guys
we
always
want that
fucking
person
do
charged
this?
with attempted murder of a government employee.
I don't.
No questions
You know what?
asked,
It's
all
okay.
right?
It's fine.
The report's in there. Familiarize with yourself with it before you go out on patrol tonight, and make sure you're awake and conscious of the danger that you face. That's all I have.
Should comms for that? Should that stay on?
No, I hate followers only mode. I really do.
Two or like
Comms for what?
Fall during the lyric rating was
not
on.
just,
Bro, I was
the
so
officer
pissed about that.
Two. I mean, would it be more beneficial to keep it on one regardless of the 80 or?
Well, I
For the
don't mind.
most part,
It's
with the
just
amount of
because
cops we
my
have
mods
on
always
duty
forget to turn it
lately,
off, and then it stays
last
on
couple
for
days,
a
I've seen
month.
25 cops on, 22 cops on. It's just not feasible to keep all
That's the
comms on channel
problem.
1. When we enter an active situation and we know it's going to be a situation like a 1080 or a 1090 or whatever, 1037, we should be responding to
Don't
dispatch
forget.
that we're responding
I'm
to that
pretty
call
sure
and
it's
we'll
been
be
on for
channel 2.
weeks.
What we want to try to see happen is
That's fine.
coordinate backup who can respond to
Not
that
the
also
time.
getting
It's
on channel
okay.
2. It just worked out in this case where the officer responding Hardcastle switched to channel 2 thinking he would have backup on that channel. I believe he did have another unit on that channel, but they were too far away to help him in time, and no other units were available to assist him. They were in the 1080. So just keep it
Yeah,
as
as
a
we have not
precautionary
forgot.
warning. If you are
Well, you
switching
guys
to a
just turned
different
it on. You
channel,
didn't tell me. I don't really like
make
follower
sure you
only mode.
have coordinated backup, spoken with them, understand where they're at, how far out they
Mods.
are, and adjust your response.
Fuckers
accordingly.
didn't tell me. You just did it.
In this case, it wasn't Hardcastle's fault. The news showed up and spooked the suspects. They fled. He kind of had to chase. Kind of sucks that it worked out that way. But if we can coordinate that response, make sure we know how far back out it is.
Oh well.
And cordon off the area, watch, observe until we can get other units in the area because these people will shoot.
Have we gotten in contact with the news reporter to see whether or not
It's
they have
on 10
footage of
minutes
the
mostly ever
individual?
since X shit.
Yeah, I believe Trooper Copper did.
They did not have footage. They didn't arrive in time. They arrived in the
Alright.
opposite end. Of
I hate followers only mode.
Understood. Okay.
All right, that's all I have.
Can I bring up a tangent off of that topic? Something similar to the news, if you don't mind.
Yeah, can we just start? I don't want to target you, but can you make it quick?
Yeah, it'll be quick. It'll
Why?
be super
I don't
quick.
know,
make an
I just
announcement
do,
as well.
man.
I'm very quick with shit. All right, so yesterday we were, I was with
It's
Mendoza.
poopy.
We
It's
were,
kinda poopy.
just responding to, the suspicious activity, Oxy sales, and all that.
And then like if
And
we
I
get a
shit you not,
raid,
there was probably like 15 news people showing up.
mods
to these
forget to turn
scenes.
it off.
We need to tell them to fuck off or charge them for obstruction because they're literally just green lighting these guys to leave as soon as they show up. I don't know what we can do about it, but these guys are really hindering our ability to do our job out there. I'm not sure if we can do anything because it's freedom of press, but
that's quite literally a misdemeanor obstruction. Just tell them to leave the immediate area. I mean,
yeah, but it's already too late. They already, I don't know. They're becoming a nuisance.
I would personally threaten them. For next
okay,
time
does
if,
anyone else have anything to
they're there.
say?
Yeah, one more quick thing before we end it. Paintball League is starting. I have a franchise. You want to be part of it? Let me know.
Oh,
Really?
Oh, hell
All right.
Okay.
Hey, I have something
we get
really quick about
water guns?
37s.
No, you get paintball guns.
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna make a quick announcement. Pinzone reached out to me for Ship 3. If anyone has any interest in the Rangers, they are looking for a Ranger that's mainly in Ship 3. So reach out
No
to
one
me
here is
or
looking to
Pinzone.
be. Yeah, no
Okay,
one
thanks,
wants
Bob.
to join that.
Bob,
I put in a
I have the
request
mic.
already. I said I would sign the interest form.
Yeah, like I said, no one here has interest in the Park Rangers department.
What the hell?
Okay, we got the bank records of someone that we caught running Oxy. He has approximately $140,000 that he has deposited into his account in the last 30 days.
Damn.
So
Does he have
if
a
you're
job?
catching people?
wrong
No,
with
he
that?
doesn't. I'm working on a raid warrant. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Are we
shit.
running Oxy? That's
Wait, how much Oxy?
What's up, Odded?
He
the fuck are
labeled
we doing
about
being cops?
$70,000 as dumpster diving in his bank records.
Nice.
Still
Yeah.
200 pop, by the way.
And
200
then
pop.
there's about another 60,000 that he has no records for whatsoever. It's just full cash deposits into his account.
What the
So I'm
fuck?
going to work on submitting a search warrant for his property because he was also found with 16 bags of money. So if you find somebody running Oxy, take it seriously because this is ridiculous amounts of money that they're just getting for free essentially, and they're not afraid of us catching them.
Who is this?
Oh, good work.
His name is Peyton Miller.
Oh my
Oh, he robbed a bank with Chain Gang.
Yeah, I saw that one. But yeah, I'm working on fucking him over, so don't worry about that.
Hey, here's a question for y'all. What do we call that?
What?
Call that an idiot.
Call-
Crime?
We call that 15%, boys. That's what we call that. So best of luck to you.
Oh.
My man.
Mhm. So one
go.
last note before we end the meeting. A few days ago, Lenny was promoted.
Okay. All
So
right.
congratulations to Lenny.
Yeah,
He's
all right.
Now at call sign 350.
Yeah,
Okay, all right,
All right,
congratulations,
let's get out
Lenny.
there.
Yeah, good
Come
Another
on.
one for the BCSO.
Police work. Let's go. Police work.
I'm gonna be honest. I think that was the worst meeting we've had. That one was
God.
bad, huh?
Oh, Barry, I know you're going to be
Arresting
park ranger.
people.
Typically
It can
how it
be
goes?
basically
No,
at
the
home.
LSPD
Makes
talked
sense.
too much this time. It was boring.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah,
I know
that
them
was
Bob-
bad. That was
Then
a
Bobby's
bad
like
meeting.
shooing me off as
Brutal,
soon as I
can I
have
say
shit to
something?
say.
I think
This
it's while
is-
they're playing Boris.
This is why I
to death.
left.
I'm gonna be honest. I came on duty. I just want to do traffic
Excuse me.
citations all
I know
day.
you guys are
Quick one,
talking
everyone.
shit
There's
right now,
no
but
EMS
Rose,
on
I
duty.
gotta
What?
ask you. Did you like refuse to be part of a scene because an LSPD officer was involved in it?
What?
Hey, so that's selective
Is this about
enforcement.
Cody
Another
Sharp?
reminder
That's
as well,
not
there's
selective
no
enforcement.
EMS
That's
on
strike
GD.
points. Okay.
No, that's not what.
No,
What do you
I
mean?
fi- I
Are
figured
you
you wouldn't
telling
do that,
me
but I'm
I'm
asking.
going to
I'm
get
asking
strike?
you. I'm asking you if that's what you did or not.
No, that wasn't the basis as to why I did not involve myself. I didn't involve myself because he is my adopted son.